So business starts. Moving on to question number 3, which is CHW manufactures electrical products including cameras. The business is developing new products. The managing director knows that the stage of the life cycle can influence CHW's marketing decisions about promotion. He is analyzing data for one of its products. An extract is shown in table 3.1. The business would also like to introduce flow production into the factory. So let's figure out and point out the applications we need to use while writing our answers. The first application is electrical products. The second one is camera. Third one is new products. Number 4 we have is promotion. Number 5, one of its products. And number 6, flow production. Okay, and also an extract is given where we can see the selling price of the camera, the variable cost, the fixed cost, and the margin of safety. So let's start with the first question. So starting with question number 3A, which is identify one benefit and one cost to a business of developing new products. It's a 2-mark question. So we'll be identifying one benefit and one cost. 1 mark for benefit, 1 mark for cost. So in benefit, we'll be writing, it will provide diversification. Okay, if they develop new products, and the cost would be the cost of carrying out market research. Obviously, when we plan to launch a product in the market, we have to carry out market research. So let's move on to question number 3B. So moving on, question number 3B we have is calculate the break-even level of output for 2021. Show your working. This is also a 2-mark question. Okay, so over here, first of all, what we need is we need to use the formula of break-even point. Okay, so the formula of break-even point is fixed cost divided by price minus variable cost. So the fixed cost is given over here. Okay, and the variable cost and price is also given. So the price is 120, the variable cost is 40. So if we input this data over here and use our calculator, the result is going to come 2500. So that is the answer of question number 3B. Moving on to question number 3C, which is outline 2 ways CHW could increase its margin of safety. This is a 4-mark question, and in a 4-mark question, we have to use a combination of knowledge and application, and again knowledge and application. So the first way through which we can increase our margin of safety, we can increase CHW's margin of safety is by lowering fixed cost from 200,000 for the year. So 200,000 was given in the case study, which is an application. Okay, and way 2, we can increase the price for cameras or off cameras. CHW is selling cameras that could be used for another application. Moving on to question number 3D, we have is explain 2 ways in which the stage of the product life cycle might affect CHW's marketing decisions about promotion. This is a 6-mark question. Okay, so remember in question number 1D, 2D, 3D, and 4D, we need to write a combination of knowledge, application, and analysis, or knowledge, analysis, and application. So let's start with the answer. In way 1, we see that in the introduction stage, a high level amount of promotional activity will be needed. This is the knowledge. So this will help to raise awareness or persuade new customers. This is the analysis about its cameras. We know that they're selling cameras. Okay. In way 2, in the maturity stage, there is likely to be less promotion, which is the knowledge. Let's look at the analysis and application. So as the product is well known, business wants to use its funds for other purposes. This is the analysis, such as developing new products. Developing new products, these specific words were actually taken from the case study. So this will be part of the application. Moving on to question number 3E, which is, do you think flow production is the best method of production for a manufacturing business to use? Justify your answer, which is a 6-mark question. Remember in question number 1E, 2E, 3E, and 4E, the question always ends with justify your answer, and it's a 6-mark question. And I have already told you the combinations that we need to use when we'll be writing this answer, which was 1 knowledge, 1 analysis, again 1 knowledge, another analysis, and then 2 evaluations. Okay, so knowledge, analysis, evaluation, evaluation. So let me read it out. Materials can be purchased in large amounts, benefits from economies of scale. So materials can be purchased in large amounts if we use flow production. As a result, we can benefit from economies of scale, leading to lower unit cost. So we know that when there is economies of scale in a business, the average cost decreases. Okay. However, it requires a large capital investment, which is the knowledge, which the business might not be able to afford. So we know that when a business is introduced using flow production, it is very expensive. Okay, so the business might not be able to afford it. So moving on to the evaluation part, which is it might only be worthwhile if there is a large market for a standardized product which can cover the high initial costs. This is the another evaluation. For business, commerce, and economics tuitions, you can connect with Muhammad Ishtiaq bin Zaman sir at 01685 221141 or email us at thebusinesstarbd@gmail.com.